Hey guys, today's video we're finally releasing the footage of us aquascaping our Blackwater aquarium that we have in the shop here. Hope you enjoy it, have a good one. Hey guys, Cam here from the fish room again, and as I said before, today's video is all about that. The Blackwater aquarium that we set up a couple of months ago. The start of the video is the recording of the live scape that we did on Facebook, and towards the end is how it's looking now. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I take great pleasure in coming to work and having a look at it each day and just basically watching the fish there in it. I'm absolutely loving it. If you've not been to this channel before, basically we're all about aquariums and tropical fish and whatnot. I try and share the things that I enjoy and show you bits of my hobby that I've taken pleasure out of and things that I'm still taking pleasure out of. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in watching, jump on that subscribe button and hook into us. And you know, I'm chucking out videos every couple of weeks or so get into it and enjoy it. On that note, I'll let you enjoy the video of the Blackwater aquarium. Hope you guys have a good one and happy fish keeping. Some of you may be wondering why there is writing or the lines all over the aquarium. So the idea behind that is we're using the rule of thirds essentially. So what I'm wanting to do, I have to do with this I think, there's a little bit of room to get in there. So the rule of thirds basically is applying that you want the focal point to be 2/3 of each and the non-focal point a smaller third. So it's basically more pleasing on the eye. That's generally just how people do it. I don't normally write on the tank or use tape or anything like that, but for the sake of this, so everyone can see, I have. Alright. I'm going to be a little challenged here. Not only am I using the front as a viewing point, I'm also using what is essentially the end of the viewing point. I've never done a scape in this way, I've only ever done the front. So this is going to be fairly interesting. Hopefully it goes alright. Jump out a few of the bits of wood that I've got hanging around. Some quite nice pieces in here. Different bits here and there. Twists and turns, knots and whatnot. So some fairly nice bits of wood. They're all wet, already sunk, should already sunk, but should already go. Various sizes, various pieces. This is just a portion of what I've got for this. So let's see how we go. Anyone that's been in here knows the shop's not particularly big, so it might make it a little bit sort of hard to get everything where I need it to be. Just another wee tip. Often when you buy wood from stores, they've been sawn off like this. You want to try and avoid having them on this sort of the display point. It makes it sort of unnatural. I really like this piece. I've liked this piece for quite a while. It's got lots of little lines and grooves in it. Unfortunately, when I took it out of the seasoning tank, I had a pair of dwarf cichlid spawn on it. So that's unfortunate for them. So what I'm planning on doing with this one, so I'm going to throw it towards the back. Have it sort of in that corner there. That's about the only piece that I've actually got that I knew straight away where I wanted to put it. Other than that, I'm not really sure where I'm going to go with everything. I was wanting to find some nice pieces of rock, but unfortunately I couldn't find anything that I liked the look of. I know what I'm looking for, I just couldn't find it, so I went against it. Quite hard trying to do this while balancing over a couple of cameras. Let's put that aside for now. This is the first time I've done a small aquascape. Generally I work on bigger ones. This is a small one. So I'm looking for a bigger structure piece still. Keep coming back to this piece. Not sure why. No, it doesn't matter. It's not sinking anyway. So that one can be discarded. I'll try and show you the pieces of wood that I have at the time, where I use them. It's quite long. I might use work very well as a background piece actually. Excuse me as I get in the way. Looks really good from the front on point, from the end on. It doesn't look quite as good from the side points, so I might just scratch that piece for the time being as well. Come back to this piece as well. Yeah, I'm okay with that one. I'll leave that there for now. I quite like this piece for a while. It's got a bit of an interesting hook on it. I don't quite know if it's going to quite fit the slope that I'm trying to achieve on the way down like that. I did have the idea of just getting a whole bunch of wood and just dropping it straight in the aquarium and just leaving it and seeing how it goes. For the real natural look, I chose against that. Didn't look bad. We'll just see if this one does any better. Oh crap! I've got another camera. Might be a bit even of a stand full of wood. You can see. Fit. It's going to be too big. It's from colour wood. It does twist in quite nicely, however. Camera over to the front. That's what it's looking like at this end now. I think it's a little too bulky in here, but quite nice and thin through there, which I think might be working quite nice. So put your back. nice piece, it's not work what I want. I've had this piece for a while as well. It's got a hole in it, which I think is also quite cool. A few nice bits of nooks and crannies through it. I think for the best part, I might have the bigger structure done now, as quick as that seemed. All these are going to be just be too bulky. It's not quite going to do what I want it to do. Now I'm down to some of the smaller pieces that I've got left. I think the bulk structure's done. Still keep coming back to this wee hook. Don't quite know how, but I like it, so I won't get rid of it just yet. Also like this twisting piece. I think there is too much of a gap in through this section still. Just need to kind of visualise how to bring it up. You may or may not be able to see it, but I've left all the muck on the inside of the glass for when the auto sink does come into it. This piece. Into here. Up. Just contrast a little bit. Nice wee knobby bit on it, I'll sort of show off a little bit. Yeah, showing off the knobby bit. Close. I still want to fill in this middle section. Oh, I've not got enough camera again. The old small shop syndrome's coming in here. I'm going to discard the hook. I like it, I just don't think the tank is going to be big enough to make it work. Past the bigger points now. So it's left me with 3, one with another bit of a hook. Gap. I don't want to have it upwards. I don't think that'll work. It's going to go on the side somehow. Got another piece here. It gives a bit of a cave underneath it, which might be good for the pistogramma, or possibly good for the pleco. So that's another option. And then I'm left with this one, which I quite like. Again, I would have to sit down this way, sit flat. I don't think it might work that way. There's a counter swoop. So we're getting some nice height going on through here. Excuse the glare. Nice height coming down through here. Which is what I was trying to achieve. Not quite happy. Not quite happy at all. Alright, so I'm going to chuck some leaf in, see if that helps. So I've got a mixture of Indian almond leaf, some oak leaf I believe that I kind of just found from the local park that's been dried out. I've got a few bits of dried banana leaf as well. So I'm just sort of sporadically throwing it about. No real plan on this. Some of the Indian almond leaves, like this one here that you can see is quite large. I've broken some of them up. So some contrast well. Excuse me. I'm not sure if you can quite see it, but up here is where the filter comes back from. And so I've got this piece of wood directly in front of it, so that should sort of block it off a little bit as well, which might be good. Might throw a little more leaf down this back corner. Hopefully I haven't dropped any water on the camera or anything yet. So as you can see, it's beginning to get that real nice natural, I don't like that there, don't like that there. It's giving it quite a nice natural look with the leaf litter around, dark wood, so the livestock going there are absolutely going to love this. I've also got a tub outside that I'm putting rainwater, live food and whatnot as well in, which I'm going to do partial water changes with. It'll have a stack of wood in there as well, so the water comes in just as dark. I'm just breaking up some more of these bits of leaf that I have. I know the tank's meant to be 2 foot long, but after I've got this fighter barracks in the way, it kind of cuts a good 150-200 mil off it, so it's made it even smaller. Like I said before, I've never done many small tanks or any small tanks, so this is a bit of a challenge for me, which is always fun. Nice little leaf. Handy dandy lunchbox that was holding it. I'll just chuck this away and dry my hands. So we'll take you around the front. That leaf's really changed the look. You look from above, eh? So we can do that. So that's what we're seeing from above. To the side. It's coming along nicely. I'm fairly happy. I still want to fill in this section here. May not be able to see it just from the angle of the camera and everything, but I'm not particularly happy with it. I was also going to use my little handy dandy scrapey tool to begin to bring some of the substrate up and around the bits of wood under here and under here. This is the first time I've dealt with leaves, and I didn't realise that actually they're doing that job for the best part for me, so I may not actually have to use the scrapey tool. I do recommend using a scrapey tool if you're going to dry using a paintbrush or something like that. If you push all your substrate up and around your structures, it gives a more natural look as opposed to just dropping them straight down on it. It kind of looks artificial and like it's sort of being pushed there as opposed to that natural look, which is at least what I really prefer. I like that style. So that's something I do in all my scapes. With the wood or rock or what have you, just sort of push it up and around it. So then I'm going to discard this piece. It's only really big enough to go at the front, and I think that front is full now with a little leaf. I think that's done really well. So it leaves us with 2 pieces. This piece, which I've liked for a long time, for the ability for it to have a small cave, and this piece again, which I like because it's got that hole. I don't know if I'm going to use either of them. I'll just move you guys, see if I can get in a little bit different angle. Don't like that there. Chuck the holy piece in. Didn't like the small piece much, but I put the holy piece in. Let's see if I can bring you guys in a little bit closer. Put the holy piece in there. I think now, as opposed to it being what was a bit of a gap and I wasn't like, I think there's almost too much going on in that corner. So I think I'm just going to take it completely out. Sorry, just playing around the camera. I think I might just completely take that bit out. A little better without it, to be honest. So with that, I think that might be it. I'm not 100% happy. For the best part, I'm okay with it. I'm looking for what I've been trying to achieve is the natural look. I think it's done that for me. The leaf litter, the Blackwater, the leaf litter and the Blackwater is what I've been really trying to achieve with the wood. Get the acidicness in there. I think for the best part, I'm going to leave it with that. Might look a little bit different when there's a few fish swimming around in this corner here, and I might be a little bit more impressed, or I might find a piece of wood that I like. But for now, we'll leave it at that. So we'll chuck the filter on. It might even push a few things around, might change things a bit more. So now we're flowing a little bit. So we can see in this end, a little bit of movement from the leaves. They'll find their own natural place. And behind the camera, do I soak the wood to get it to stay at the bottom of the tank? Yep, so for at least a couple of months now I've had most of these pieces of wood already being soaked. I've got numerous tanks hanging around that have got wood in them, so I kind of just pulled all my wood out of tanks and poured them all in. They don't often sink straight away, particularly the spider wood you get from the stores don't tend to sink. Same with the ones that you go out and collect yourself. Every now and then you get some ones that do sink, but more often than not they don't. So you've got to sink them out first. If they don't sink, you can get a big rock, put a rock over top of it. It tends to keep it down. And here it is, the finished product. Black neons in there. The sinkless. And there's a couple of pistogramma in there as well. Still haven't put the pleco in yet. I'll just wait for it to mature a little bit longer before I do. Overall, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I apologise for the earlier video for everybody only getting the front on shot. I couldn't find the video that I did from this side, unfortunately. What is there? I've only just put the autos in today. But overall I'm really happy with how this is developing. Coming along real nicely. So I'm still using the JBL Nano Katapa leaf. There's one up there I put in yesterday. And I'm still using the Sierra Blackwater Aquatan to darken the colour up a little bit. The substrate was JBL Sandsbar Black, and I mixed it with some natural stuff that I found at one of the local wholesalers that don't unfortunately stock it anymore. I think it's sort of come out really nicely, and it's given me what I wanted as far as the substrate goes. It's fine in some places, and it's obviously like they're coarser in other. You can see through there, just a gram of males. I'm really happy with how the wood has turned out in here as well. Gorgeous wee fish, I'm really happy with them. So there we have it. Finished Blackwater. Oh, he's coming out. She's coming out. So that's them down there. So this is the view that I look at all day.